Hello everyone and welcome back to Shogi channel, where we make shogi simple and exciting for everyone. Today we are diving into the pawn to 4-5 rapid attack, a fascinating and aggressive strategy often used against the 3rd-file rook opening. If you are struggling to understand quick attacks or just want to sharpen your skills against them, this video is perfect for you. We will break down the mechanics, show practical examples, and show you how to handle this aggressive playstyle. So whether you are a beginner to rapid attacks or just looking to deepen your knowledge, stick around. You're going to love this. In this video, we'll specifically focus on how the 3rd-file rook player can respond to the pawn to 4-5 rapid attack. By the end of this lesson, you have a solid understanding of key moves, strategies, and tactics to turn the tables in your favor. Let's get started. Alright, now that we've set the stage, let's talk about the key principles for playing rapid attacks effectively in shogi. These are especially important for handling the pawn to 4-5 rapid attack as a 3rd-file rook player. There are 5 principles, which are: leverage the solid structure of Mino Castle to attack aggressively. Use your rook and bishop to their fullest potential. Disrupt your opponent's formation by using pawn drops, especially pawn drop 4-7. Create opportunities by letting your opponent capture material, especially by advancing a token. And utilize your knight to pressure your opponent's golds and silvers. There are also 3 important considerations, which are: try to force your opponent's silver into a passive position, like a wall silver on 8-8. Aim to activate your left side knight to improve its influence on the board. Avoid making your 4-3 silver a liability. It should support your structure rather than become a weakness. Keep these principles in mind as we explore the specific moves and strategies in the pawn to 4-5 rapid attack scenario. Now let's take a look at the critical position we'll be studying today. This is where the pawn to 4-5 rapid attack unfolds, and the stakes are high for both sides. Here's what's happening. Sente pushes pawn to 4-5 to exchange bishops, aiming to weaken Gote's 2nd file and open lines for his rook. Gote responds with pawn to 3-5 to target the knight's head on 3-7, preparing countermeasures. From this point, Sente has 3 main options. Pawn takes 4-4 to escalate tension in the center. Pawn takes 3-5 to simplify and open files quickly. Pawn to 2-4 to secure a foothold on the right side. Each of these paths lead to intricate and dynamic play. Today we'll explore the first and second one, but before that, let's quickly review how this position came about. To understand this position, let's recap the opening moves briefly. Sente begins by pushing the rook's pawn forward, signaling an static rook in tension. Gote moves his bishop to 3-3, defending the rook's file. Gote blocks the bishop's diagonal and moves the rook to 3rd file, then both start to castle. The crucial moment comes with pawn to 3-6 from Sente. This signals the start of the rapid attack strategy. Gote completes his Mino Castle and reinforces the 3rd and 4th files with silver to 4-3. Finally, Sente pushes pawn to 4-5 to initiate the attack. From here, the fireworks begin. Let's dive into the specifics of these variations and learn how to navigate each one effectively. Let's begin with the most straightforward option, pawn takes 4-4. This move aims to capture the silver on 4-3. In response, Gote recaptures with the bishop, activating it while also opening the rook's file. From here, Sente has 2 main choices, bishop takes 4-4 or pawn to 2-4. Let's first explore bishop takes 4-4. Gote recaptures with silver takes 4-4, followed by pawn to 2-4 from Sente to open lines for his rook. At this point, Gote responds with pawn takes 3-6, initiating an aggressive attack. This aligns with our first principle, which is leveraging the solidity of Mino Castle to fight back aggressively. Sente has two options here. Promote the pawn with pawn takes 2-3 promote, or play pawn drops 3-8 to defend momentarily. Let's first analyze the pawn takes 2-3 promote line. After that, the game unfolds as follows. Gote pushes pawn takes 3-7 promote, creating a talking, while Sente advances a talking and takes the rook. Gote responds with promoted pawn takes 2-8, leading to an intense exchange of rooks. Sente then drops rook in 4-1, aiming at both the silver and knight. While Gote appears to have a problem with the silver on 4-4, a brilliant move comes next. Promoted pawn to 3-8. This aligns perfectly with our fourth principle, creating opportunities while letting your opponent capture material. The sequence continues. Sente plays silver to 5-9 to escape with the silver. Gote follows up with promoted pawn to 4-9 and silver to 6-8, forcing Sente to react. Now Gote drops pawn in 4-7, an excellent pawn drop that pressures the position. Sente must capture, but Gote continues with pawn drop 4-6, followed by bishop drop 1-4. This brilliant bishop move simultaneously targets Sente's golden token, showcasing an effective multi-purpose attack. Sente defends with pawn drop 3-6, but Gote responds with bishop takes 3-2, clearing the talking. The position continues with rook takes 4-4 promote and rook drop 2-9, where Sente gains material, but gold in 4-6 and promoted rook in 4-4 are passive pieces. Gote has a positional advantage of about 200 points, as evaluated by the software, thanks to the strength of his talking and active pieces. If Sente plays rook takes 4-4 to capture the silver, Gote counters with bishop takes 6-9 promote and then pushes back promoted pawn to 4-8. Here is the result. Sente gains material, but Gote's talking becomes a major threat. The Mino Castle continues to provide Gote with strong defensive stability. This leads to another dynamic position where Gote has the upper hand due to his continuous attacking opportunities. Now let's explore Sente's defensive option, pawn drops 3-8. The idea is to allow Gote to capture the knight while keeping pawn takes 2-3 as a lingering threat. Gote anticipates this and moves rook to 3-5 to prepare against attacking. Sente can still promote with pawn takes 2-3 promote, but Gote counters with knight drop 4-6, aiming directly at Sente's gold on 5-8. This aligns with our fifth principle, using the knight to target key defensive pieces like golds and silvers. The sequence unfolds. Gold to 4-7, defending the gold, pawn drop 2-7, forcing the rook to move, and bishop drop 4-9, attacking both the rook and gold. Gote continues with knight to 5-8 promote, gaining material and leaving the software evaluation at 200 in Gote's favor. Let's return to the initial position and explore Sente's alternative move, pawn to 2-4. This prepares to advance on the right side but allows Gote to exchange bishops and force Sente into a wall-silver structure. This aligns with our first consideration, aiming to force opponent into a passive wall-silver. The reason why the wall-silver is considered to be a bad position is not only silver is distant from the center, but also blocks the king's escape routes in the endgame. After pawn takes 3-6, Gote's position is clearly superior due to the following factors. Sente's wall silver weakens the king's safety and limits mobility. Gote's 4-3 silver remains well connected to the gold, enhancing defense and attack coordination. For instance, if Sente plays pawn drop 3-8 to distract, Gote can calmly capture the knight and then play pawn drop 4-7 to disrupt the formation, aligning with our third principle, using pawns to disrupt golds and silvers. The sequence continues with gold takes 4-7, pawn drop 4-6, gold takes, bishop drop, a brilliant bishop drop, and center captures with silver, but the rook takes 3-7 promote, and either 3-9 silver or 4-6 gold will be taken. Gote gains decisive control over the position, with the valuation reaching 1000 in his favor. In summary, the pawn takes 4-4 line leads to highly dynamic position where Gote's talking and Mino Castle shine. The pawn to 2-4 here, while a bold attempt, often leaves center in a passive and defensive position due to the weakness of the wall silver. Understanding these principles and considerations will help you navigate the pawn to 4-5 rapid attack with confidence. Let's now move on to the next variation. Next, let's examine pawn takes 3-5. This move temporarily retreats but allows both to have rook and bishop, a more intricate series of attacks and counterattacks. Gote recaptures with pawn takes 4-5, preparing for a knight head attack with pawn drops 3-6. Here Sente has two major options, bishop takes 3-3 promote or pawn to 2-4. Let's first dive into bishop takes 3-3 promote. Bishop takes 3-3 promote exchange the bishops early, targeting the rook on 3-3, which becomes unstable after recapture. At this stage, Sente can choose between pawn to 2-4 and bishop drop 2-2. We'll first explore pawn to 2-4. After that, Gote responds with pawn drop 3-6, adhering to the first principle, counterattacking aggressively. The game proceeds as follows: pawn takes 2-3 promote, rook takes 3-5, and rook to 2-5. This is a well-known joseki where Sente exchanges rooks while saving his knight. In the resulting knight takes 2-5 position, it seems Gote is at a disadvantage, with Sente creating a talking and escaping with his knight. However, the evaluation remains unclear. Gote's counterplay begins with bishop drop 4-4, which influences the board from edge to edge. Here Sente has two key responses, bishop drop 7-7 or bishop drop 5-5. Let's analyze bishop drop 7-7 first. With 7-7, Sente reinforces his king's diagonal. Gote exchanges bishops, then repositions with bishop drop 4-4, maintaining his long-range influence. Sente's next move can vary widely, but let's consider bishop drop 6-6 first. After that, Gote recaptures with bishop takes 6-6, forcing pawn to recapture, opening Sente's kingside diagonal, or kobbing in Japanese. Gote plays bishop drop 2-9, a sharp move exploiting the diagonal weakness. The sequence continues. Sente plays promoted pawn to 3-3 followed by silver to 5-4 and silver to 5-7 for defense. Gote promotes pawn to 3-7 promote to create a talking, then pushes pawn to 4-6 to further pressure. Sente drops the rook, but Gote reinforces with rook drop 2-7, ultimately controlling the vital 4-7 square. Dropping rook in 2-7 consolidates Gote's position, with the software evaluating it as 400 in Gote's favor, due to the open diagonal and Sente's vulnerable position. Another option for Sente is rook drop 3-1, a natural move targeting 3-3 and the knight on 2-1. Gote counters with rook drop 2-9, threatening both 1-9 lance and 2-5 knight. Sente reinforces with pawn drop 3-9 to build a strong outer defense, forcing Gote to adjust. Rook takes 2-5 promote, capturing the knight and clearing a path for talking threats. Sente responds with rook takes 2-1 promote, recapturing the knight, but Gote pressures with promoted rook to 2-8, aiming for pawn to 3-7 promote. Sente defends with promoted rook to 3-1, but Gote sacrifices with pawn promote, creating weaknesses in Sente's structure. This also follows the third principle, using pawns to disrupt connection between gold and silver. After silver takes, Gote plays promoted rook takes 3-9, dismantling Sente's defenses and equalizing the game. Gote's next key idea is bishop takes 7-7 promote, utilizing Sente's weak 7-7 knight formation. The final option in this line is bishop drop 2-2, aiming to neutralize 4-4 bishop's influence. After exchanges, Sente creates opportunities to capture 1-1 lance or 2-1 knight. Gote counters with rook drop 3-5, a multi-purpose move threatening both 2-5 knight and pawn to 3-7 promote. The game proceeds dynamically. Sente plays pawn drop 4-4 and pawn to 5-5, targeting Gote's left side silver. Gote attacks with pawn to 3-7 promote and promoted rook to 3-9, with silver or bishop drop 8-9 next, targeting Sente's weakened king side. The position remains balanced, with both sides have distinct strengths. Sente emphasizes activity on the board's left side. Gote leverages his solid Mino Castle for defense and counterplay. Returning to the bishop drop 4-4 line, we now consider bishop drop 5-5. This move emphasizes central control and multi-purpose attacks. Gote creates a talking with pawn to 3-7 promote and sacrifices it, weakening Sente's gold-silver connection, aligning with the third principle. Following exchanges, Gote drops rook in 3-9, targeting 3-7 silver and 1-9 lance. Sente counters dynamically, utilizing moves like promoted pawn to 4-2 to disrupt Gote's structure. Gote then drops lance drop 5-6, adhering to the first principle, escalating the attack while creating threats across the board. The game proceeds with sharp exchanges, including bishop drops 3-4 and bishop drops 3-5, ending in a balanced position. Gote uses his rook and bishop effectively, aligning with the second principle of maximizing major piece influence. Instead of pawn to 2-4, Sente can consider bishop drop 2-2, targeting the lance on 1-1 while threatening to exchange the rook. Gote continues with pawn drop 3-6, adhering to the first principle, fighting back aggressively. The game progresses as follows. Bishop takes 1-1 promote, bishop drops 6-4, a powerful move targeting the rook's diagonal. If Sente defends with rook to 2-7, Gote takes knight with pawn promote. Sente responds with rook takes 3-7 due to knight drop 1-5, but Gote exchanges bishops and follows up with rook takes 3-5. This clears Gote's position and activates his rook, giving Gote a 400 evaluation. Finally, let's examine pawn to 2-4 without the immediate bishop exchange. Here Gote responds with bishop takes 8-8 promote, following the first consideration, forcing Sente into a wall-silver formation. The resulting position mirrors earlier lines, but it's slightly more balanced due to 8-8 silver blocking bishop drop 4-4. Gote prepares aggressively with rook drop 2-8, targeting the 2-5 knight while creating threats against Sente's structure with bishop drop 2-6 next. This leads to a balanced position, with both sides poised for a sharp middle game. In conclusion, the pawn takes 3-5 line offers rich tactical and strategic opportunities for both sides. By understanding these variations and adhering to the principles, you can navigate these complex positions effectively. That's it for the specific variation explanation for now. Now let's recap the key principles and considerations we covered in today's video. We'll reflect on how each was applied during the example we discussed. First principle: utilize the strengths of the Mino Castle and engage in aggressive exchanges. This principle appeared frequently throughout the variations. For example, in the pawn takes 4-4 and pawn takes 3-5 line, when Sente played pawn to 2-4, Gote immediately responded with pawn takes 3-6 or pawn drops 3-6, demonstrating the confidence to exchange pieces while relying on the durability of the Mino Castle. Similarly, in the pawn takes 3-5 line, the idea was evident again when Gote ignored a direct threat to the gold general and boldly played Lion Drop 5-6, targeting Sente's gold instead. Second principle: maximize the use of rook and bishop. This principle was illustrated with multi-purpose moves like bishop drop 1-4, an excellent attacking and defending move. Another example was bishop drop 4-4, which exerted influence across the board from one corner to the other. Moves like rook drop 3-5, which served multiple objectives, and bishop drop 3-5, which support Gote's silver on 4-4 while threatening Sente's formation, also showcase this principle. Additionally, bishop drop 6-4 demonstrated the power of a bishop in targeting both diagonal and specific enemy pieces, such as a rook. Third principle: disrupt the connection of gold and silver with pawns. Moves like pawn drop 4-7 were prime examples of this principle. In several variations, the pawn drop on 4-7 served multiple purposes, creating a talking threat and weakening the connection between gold and silver. This was also evident when pawn to 3-7 promote was used to disrupt Sente's defensive harmony, creating opportunities for Gote to capitalize. Fourth principle: create opportunities while allowing the opponent to take material. A great example of this was the bold promoted pawn to 3-8, ignoring Sente's rook drop 4-1 threat to the silver. Instead of retreating, Gote advanced, leveraging the distraction to create a stronger attacking position. The last principle: use the knight to target golds and silvers. This principle was well demonstrated when Gote made effective use of the gained knight to play knight drop 4-6, directly threatening Sente's central gold and creating tactical opportunities. First consideration: aim to create a wall silver for the opponent. This strategic guideline was especially useful in situations where Sente delayed exchanging bishops and instead pushed pawn to 2-4. By taking advantage of this, Gote induced the wall silver formation, which not only weakened Sente's central defense but also reduced their king's mobility in the late game. That wraps up today's video. The pawn to 2-4 variations will be covered in a follow-up video if this one is well received. If you found this content helpful or enjoyable, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Your thoughts and questions are always welcome, so feel free to leave them in the comments. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.